What up, folks? Let's do this. I was planning on starting at like 6:10 because I didn't have much to talk about. And then we got all of the Heat news. I was putting in my MMA lineups. We now have MMA projections, MMA ownership projections. I dropped an article. So if you're interested in MMA, hit it. But right now, I'm going to update our projections for the Heat news. And then we can get started on walking through where we think we want to be today. So thanks for joining me. We're flying solo today. Should be good. Nobody loves Josh. He's all alone. No. Adam is in San Francisco right now. About to win 500 grand. So shout out to Ship My Money. Shipping the DK Live final. Eddie's off tonight. So I'm just going to cover it. We're just going to hang out. Got my glass of wine. So let's just have fun. Let's have some fun. Dragic, out. Hassan Whiteside, out. Kelly Olynyk available. James Johnson available. Derek Jones available. So, let's make our updates. Bam Adebayo, by all accounts, is going to play quite a bit of minutes. Let's give him 30. Adam is quitting. I hope not. I hope not. Ring Rim, thank you. Appreciate that. Greatly appreciate that. Ooh, yeah, let's light the candle. It's iced spice cake, which is not my favorite candle, but my wife would not give me one of the 13 candles that we have downstairs. So, I wish I were kidding, by the way. Super serious. All right, let's get these projections updated. So we give Bam those minutes. Easy peasy. Kelly Olynyk is going to need to play there. Easy peasy. Olynyk likely sees, we'll say 30 minutes. So let's bump that down. Derek Jones now. Gonna need 20 minutes. So that works. We'll give Justice Winslow is going to see healthy amount of minutes at point guard. So let's make that there. What else do we need? We're at 232 minutes. Who are we missing? James Johnson at 20 feels right. Richardson can probably go to 36. I feel fine there. And then we can probably give them to McGroobs. So, I don't know. 10? Yeah, that feels about right. Refresh, start. Let's update these and send them on their way, and then we'll start. We can take questions basically the whole time. I'm not going to take a lap through every game, so. Oh, do I have any messages there? Hey, Premium Slack. Questions are all for you today. I will prioritize everything you do for me. YouTube chat, if you would like to be a part of that Premium Slack, live before lock, one big word is the promo code. Sign up. Come see us. What wine am I drinking? I'm honestly not sure. So, my wife's birthday is coming up, but she's going to be out of town the weekend of her birthday. So she's got a couple friends over right now, and they did a blind wine tasting. So right now I just have one that they didn't like all that much because I didn't want to take wine that they liked. See, I'm a nice guy at heart. Josh is not mad at you guys. Josh just wants you to be members at awesemo.com. That's all. That's all. It's that easy. I don't think I'm missing any other news. Projections are updated, by the way, so if you're a premium sub, go get them. I think I've hit all the Saturday news. Fournier is in. There we go. Oh my God, are the Pistons really doubling up the Cavs right now? Is that really happening? By the way, if you're playing MMA, Lineups lock in 24 minutes. Be ready. Is this really happening? 73 to 38. Jiminy Cricket, that's a beating. Whew. 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 That's rough. Richardson or Winslow, FanDuel GPP. Let's take a look. I don't know yet. FanDuel, I would go Richardson over Winslow for right now, but I'm going to make a little bit of an edit. Sounds like Josh is whipped. No, Josh is not whipped. Josh is in a very, very lovely relationship. Been with my wife for 10 years. Just, you know, just how life works. What's a good core? Favorite Kid Cudi song? Don't have one. Favorite game outside of Phoenix and the Lakers would be Golden State and Philly. What else we got? All right, let's take a look at the Heat rates with these guys off. So let's select. Yeah, I'll show this on the screen too. Let me make sure everybody can see it so you know what I'm doing. So I'm on NBA Wowie. I've got the Heat. What we want to do is take off. Nope, not Bam Adebayo. We want to take off Dragic and Whiteside and Tyler Johnson and Wayne Ellington. Let's see where we end up. Do I like Plumlee tonight? Not really. How do I feel about Will Barton? Pretty good. Got a blunt instead of wine. Cheers. Congrats, Private Pile. Can't do that until the stream is over. Otherwise, I won't be able to speak. Who do I like for drop guys on FanDuel? Brownie Batter. Drop guys on FanDuel. Lots of them. Jonah Bolden, Tyreek Evans, Bellinelli, Justin Holiday, Bertans, Maxey, Alfonso McKinney, Bryn Forbes, Derek Jones, Terrence Ferguson, Malik Beasley. Oh, it's not that I don't like Kid Cudi. I just, he's not like a priority for me. I'm not a fan. Was there a deeper dive article today? No, there was not, and that is 100% my fault, so don't blame Ship My Money. I was supposed to cover that. I wrote an MMA article this morning. When my pop-up came up on my task manager, it said, write the article. I wrote the MMA article and put it out. Totally forgot that that prompt was supposed to be for baseball. So, or for basketball, rather. See, that's how easy I can mess this up. So, my apologies. Don't blame Ship My Money. Wilder B coming in to be just a jerk for some reason. How did not playing Stein as much as the field work out? Worked out fine. Didn't matter. Also, not playing Curry the other night was totally irrelevant. Bertans is a great drop since he's not playing. Wait. Did I miss that? Josh has been not overused. Josh chose to be used. Nobody's giving me these shows. I give myself the shows. There's no burnout here. I love this. Am I missing Bertans news? DK427. That's a good question. So let me do this. I don't understand FanDuel. Why does it matter who your drop player is? Why not pick someone that doesn't even play 1 minute to be your drop guy? Because you don't have to do that. You can play guys that play 30 minutes that are still the same salary. Why would you want to take a chance at a flat zero where you can get someone that may score more points? That's all. All right. San Antonio Spurs. Bertans is playing, so that was fake news. Very fake news. Bellinelli or Ilyasova for a FanDuel drop? Probably Bellinelli. Let's see what else we've got. Pels. Getting a lot of questions about my minutes projection for Okafor. He played 13 minutes in the last game that Anthony Davis sat out. Now that they have Stanley Johnson, I just don't think it's going to be the same sort of scenario. They can leave Julius Randle playing all of his minutes at the 5 and then only substitute with Okafor. If you want to get him up to like 20 minutes, I think that's probably reasonable. I'm not seeing him getting just a ton of playing time. What else do we got? Still safe to match the field on Schroeder? Absolutely. Ayton or Adams in a DK GPP? Ayton. Chad Stalker nailed it. I'm living my best life for sure. I mean, I would not have been allowed to take a meeting with a gigantic glass of wine on my desk at my previous job. So there is that. Yes, New Orleans just signed Bertan's brother. All right, so we can't like everybody on the Pels. There are only so many minutes at the 4 and 5 to go around. If they're not, you can only like so many guys. It's either Czech Diallo or Kenrich Williams or Drew Holiday or Julius Randle or Okafor. I'll happily go up a couple more minutes, but it doesn't make me like him. If I go to 18 there, I got to take them from someone. I guess we could take them from Stanley Johnson. It doesn't much matter. So there you go, everybody. There's more minutes for Okafor that I don't think matter at all. Anyway, back to Wowie. Let's see if that loaded yet. And it did. So we've got all of these guys out right now. So let's change our rates for our Heat guys and see how that impacts everybody now that these guys are out. So we've got Miami's rates. And for the most part, I don't expect this to be too crazy. Bam Adebayo is not going to change all that much, but let's clear everybody out. After this, we can start getting into building lineups. I haven't put in any placeholders or anything, playing on both FanDuel and DK tonight. People are high on Bam. I'm really not. You probably should be. All right, Derek Jones. Derek Jones has 2 assists and 376 possessions with these guys out. That's ridiculous. Dwayne Wade, 9.5 and 4.5. So big time boost to Wade with Dragic being out. James Johnson in 5 and 2.3. This is every day for me, guys. We get the news, come in, adjust rates for who's actually going to be on the floor, and hope you're right. 5.4, 2.6, nothing interesting. Winslow, 6.4, 3.6. Olynyk, 3 and 2. All right, let's check out rebounding rates now. And we'll change usage, and then we'll take a look at the Heat and see how everything is impacted. Because everything is different now. We didn't really give any hot takes on the Heat this morning. Rodrigo, I'm working on it, brother. I'm working on it. Waiters, I'm sure, has no impact. Wade, I'm sure, is down. Nope, not down. James Johnson, nothing. Josh Richardson, nothing. Justice Winslow, 9, nothing. Olynyk, not much. And now, usage rates. So, Bam is at 16. That'll come up. Who are the main guys we need to worry about? Does anybody get a ton of usage outside of Dwayne Wade? Wade is at 31%, so I think that I can safely bump that up. Waiters is going to be low. No one really gains any usage in these spots. Justice Winslow can get bumped up. I think that's basically it. Probably need to bump up Derek Jones, 17.4. That's a little high. Bam needs to get up a little bit. All right, so For the Heat, Bam Adebayo is the clear play. Monster play on FanDuel at 5,200. No issue whatsoever going to him on DK. Justice Winslow looks okay on FanDuel. He is a really nice play at 5K on DraftKings. Josh Richardson is just sort of always in play. No problem going there. Olynyk now, monster play if you think he can make it through at 30 minutes. He is on a bit of a bum wheel, but for right now, I'm going to be playing quite a bit of him. Wade is in play now. That's probably where I would stop. I think Derek Jones Jr. on FanDuel is pretty nice as a drop. Bam a lock on FanDuel. About as close as it gets. Let's take a look. I do have to update my my value threshold, so let's change that up. We got a little bit more value on FanDuel now. And DK for that matter. And we'll get Yahoo updated, and then everybody can get the updated projections. Bam still good with James and Jones Jr. in? Absolutely. Any Okafor? No. All right, everybody. If you are a premium sub at Awesemo, projections are updated with the Heat news and the adjustments. Looks like our last ownership update came in at 548. Let's grab the most updated ownership and let's start doing some crunches, people. No Olynyk love. Absolutely Olynyk love. Ownership to FanDuel and go. All right, so now that I have my full update, we'll see where we're going to be at relative to the field. Yeah, I'll be over the field on Richardson. These can't be updated. Yeah, Bam's still at 8. So we'll hold off until ownership gets updated before I dive into any more of my personal specifics. We could take questions. What's my take on Pirtle? You're not Pirtle enough for the Pirtle Club? I like Pirtle quite a bit on DK as a value play. I don't really need him on FanDuel. I'm getting 24 minutes. His minutes are up in the air. Thoughts on Giannis? Basically no interest. Eric Bledsoe. Yeah, Eric Bledsoe is the best play on the Bucks, and it's not close. Does Schroeder go for over 30 DK fantasy points tonight? He better. All right, I need to get FanDuel open so I could update that lineup. I need to get my DraftKings template downloaded because we have 39 minutes until lock. DraftKings upload template. Yes. Saturday, funky things happen. You have a feeling Bledsoe sits? I think we'd know that by now. How much Heat am I playing? Probably a lot. Or at least a decent amount. Speaking of, I should check and see if I have any major line movement. Orlando and Indy 3 and 209. Brooklyn, Miami 2.5 and 220.5. 4.5. Memphis and Dallas 5 and 214. Golden State is 4.5 and 238. -5. And the Pels are going to smash. Will Barton a great play today? I don't know about great, but good. Is Powell getting 37 plus minutes again tonight? I doubt it. I doubt it. So back to the question of how much Miami am I playing? Richardson, Adebayo, Winslow, Olynyk will be the guys that get the most of it for me. Who starts for the Pels at center? It's a great question. I assume Randall, but we'll find out. Curry or KD in a DK GPP? Probably KD. But I don't really have a ton of confidence in either guy. Favorite center on FanDuel? Probably Boogie. Boogie or Ayton? Thoughts on Olynyk and Bam in the same lineup? Let me look at their prices. It's not my favorite thing in the world. It depends on how much you're playing. Thoughts on Derek White? I don't like him nearly as much as the public does. Ownership is updated, which means it's time to actually crunch out the truth. Cross your fingers. By the way, people, I would really like to not scramble today. Just feels like a nice casual day. MMA lineups lock in 6 minutes, everybody. Get ready. Rick Atari, how much for a tutorial on building a great lineup builder like what I'm using? $2 million. All right, we've got ownership. Bam Adebayo up to 20% on DK, 35 on FanDuel. It all makes sense. Let's crunch out some lineups and let's figure it all out. See what we've got here. Alrighty. Remove projections. You guys can watch and see what I do today. Gonna grab my FanDuel projections. Yeah, Brian Goodman, you're on drugs. All right, my projections, and then we will go to advanced options. Everything good there. Delete group. So this is what I do. I will sort my projections and select everybody under 4K, add to a group and force one in. And now we crunch. 200 lineups, kablamo. 80 points to Westbrook tonight. I hope. Probably going to have a lot of them. I have no idea. Conscious Machine I have no clue whatsoever what will happen with the Nets rotation. There's just too many bodies there right now. I would just fade ownership in that game. Yeah, John Jones is the GOAT for sure. Yeah, no Iggy. All right, FanDuel Crunch complete. Let's see where we stand. I think THJ will play. I hope so I don't have to scramble to fix it. If he doesn't, fire up your Trey Burke, I guess. All right, time to put my lineup in. Just playing the single entry on FanDuel right now, so. Let's see what we want to do here. I like these lineups. All right, let's get this FanDuel lineup in. Then we can do some real crunchy crunches. Get your questions in, everybody. Because once I get my DK stuff down, I can do two things at once. FanDuel's a little bit more of a manual process, unfortunately. Yeah, Miles Turner's price is crazy, but he's too cheap in that when he pays it off in a big way. But I don't necessarily think his price is like super duper wrong. I hope that makes some sense. All right, FanDuel lineup is in. How many minutes is Okafor going to see? Apparently a lot more than I'm predicting. All right, let's crunch out some DraftKings lineups now. Am I concerned about KCP's defense on Booker? I am certainly not. How overweight will I be on Schroeder? I don't know. We're about to find out. Let's remove projections. Clear. Giannis is out. Is Mirotic a lock? No. Can you fade LeBron, Jokic, and Westbrook in cash? Probably not. All right. DK projections. Scoop them up. Thoughts on Plumlee? Not interested. A lot of Plumlee questions. Am I missing something? Do they have somebody out? Like, obviously, Plumlee is in play in this game gets out of hand and plays 26 minutes instead of 21, but I don't like planning for stuff like that. Alrighty, good all around. Let's go. How high will Ingram be owned on Ingram? Oh my God, how high will Ingram be owned on FanDuel? Sign up and check it out. Yeah, look, I understand people are projecting the blowout. I can't. I don't want to hope that lineup or that game goes crazy just to hope that Mason Plumlee plays a couple extra minutes. Hey, Scott, if you play him, I hope you're right. What kind of wine am I drinking? Some sort of Chianti. I want to do the Dumb and Dumber, but I'll leave that to Ben. Is that wine? Yes, it is. Your mom and wife have a body swap. In order to get them back, to swap back, you have to sleep with one of them. Who do you sleep with? I mean, that's you. The consciousness of wherever the consciousness of my wife is. Conscious Machine, I appreciate you coming in today in the second half of these shows, being on the same page with me. Makes this more fun for me. So, kudos. All right. Did I export this already? I probably did. Yeah, I did. All right. DK Crunch is already there and opened. Hey, those are the kind of questions you get in premium Slack, everybody. Just in case you're curious. Gordon in play. Gordon Hayward? No. Gordon. What Gordon? Aaron Gordon. Whew, okay. No, he's not. Damn it, shit my money. Me asking me questions and shit. Are you listening? Tell me if you're listening so I could vocalize my answers. I'll give that 2 minutes. And if you don't answer, then I'll answer you in Slack. Tots? Yeah. Alrighty, what else we got? Where was I? Oh yeah, DK lineups. Boop. Let's refresh. Let's see where we stand. Let's find out where my exposure is on DraftKings. What do you say? Let's save this first. Yeah, like Aaron Gordon's fine. It's just that game is terrible. I can't imagine wanting to focus on him. Yeah, apparently shit my money. Not listening. Hold on, I gotta answer shit my money here. Give me a second. Playing for the monies, so I gotta at least give him an answer. All right, had to give Ship some love here. Ship my money. I expect 1% for that answer. All right, so if we look at my exposures right now, these would be my lineups if I were to just immediately enter. 55% Rondo, 45% Olynyk. That I'm not really comfortable with. So I'm gonna knock back that Olynyk exposure to 11.5. Let's go 22. I'm okay with Schroeder. I'm okay with Rondo. Cool with Bam. Cool with Draymond's a little high. Let's go 18 and Bridges to... That's way too much Bridges. 12. All right, guys, I'm most under the field on right now. Russ, Favors, Jalen Brunson, Redick, Derek White, Powell, Collison, Dirk. Weird. All right, all that looks fine to me. So let's think about it in terms of guys that I like a lot. So where are blue plus red? Cool. Nobody, really. Too much Schroeder? Interesting. All right, let's walk that back. 6, 8, so 4. We'll do 22. All righty. That's my sift, everybody. Didn't need much. Shit, my money responded, so it means he's clearly not listening. Oh my, do you have the computer spit out lineups based on your desired for percentages? I certainly do. Aaron, Josh is sober. Josh has had 1 glass of wine today. There's my stuff. There we go. Those are my exposures, people. Let's enter these lineups. Let's see what shit my money has to say. Once I get these lineups in, we'll take questions. Crowder was the last guy. Let's get that 1% play, Josh. Yeah, I don't look for 1% plays, so you won't find them here. Bertans or Holmes interest? Not really, no. Nope, that's the DK upload template. We need the DraftKings basketball one. It seems like too much Conscious Machine, but it's really not. It's just a ranking system, that's all. Fantasy Cruncher is essentially my mechanism to generate lineups, and then I sift through them further outside of Fantasy Cruncher. Alrighty, DK lineups are in, which means I could just take a bunch of questions for a while until we get some news. Nets will start Russell, LeVert, Harris, Graham, Allen. That is really all we need to know right now. So, Premium Slack, get your questions in. When we don't have questions on Premium Slack, I will happily slide over to YouTube. Which Miami guy is my favorite? Bam Adebayo. Well, Bam Adebayo on FanDuel, Justice Winslow on DraftKings. I prefer KD to Steph, but just barely. Do I like Murray? Yes, I do. Give these answers in terms of where I actually stand. I have 28% Jamal Murray right now. I'm quite a bit over the field. Everything that's on my screen right now is my these are my exposures in order for everybody that I have today. DraftKings, I might add. Can I go over all the guys that are out? I certainly cannot. Thoughts on JaVale? Part of me thinks that he gets extra minutes today, but right now I'm not looking at him. Favorite center on DK for cash? That's a good question. I would say my favorite center on DK for cash is Boogie. But Bam Adebayo is probably the actual true answer. More raw points, Westbrook or Jokic. That stuff is on the website. Greek Ink, come on, you're better than that. You know the answer. Waiters playable. Sure. He's barely owned. He's owned right where I think he should be, so I don't mind using him. Yeah, hit that like button, everybody. I'd appreciate it. What about Connaughton? Yeah, that's somebody that we didn't talk about in the morning show. Let's see where I have him. Got him in for 28 minutes. Yeah, Connaughton is a perfectly acceptable value play on DraftKings at 3,100. I assume that I'm close to double the field. At 15%, we've got him at 8, though. I'm in for Connaughton. Why no Diallo? And that's a popular question, Nixon, so I'm going to throw it back to you. Why Diallo? What puts you or anyone on him tonight. I don't think that he sees enough minutes to be viable. Consistent jerk. Great game. Come on, man. Raw projection stuff, you know that you can go to the website and get that answer in a quicker amount of time than it takes you to type that question. What else we got? Yeah, crushes with AD out. Looking at it wrong, my man. Looking at it wrong. I have no interest in Czech Diallo. There's my answer. Connaughton or Ilyasova on DK? Connaughton, not close. Okay. Greek Ink, if you're driving. One, why are you in a Slack chat typing? But the answer is Westbrook. How much boogie do I have? I have 27% boogie, so right with the field. Bertans, Derek Jones, or Tyreek for a FanDuel GPP? Derek Jones, not close. How do I feel about Redick? Not interested. Thoughts on Ferg and a FanDuel GPP? He's a viable drop play. That's about it. Would I play DeRozan and Aldridge in the same lineup? I mean, it depends how many lineups you're playing. If I'm playing one lineup, I don't get to that construction. Bledsoe is the best play on Milwaukee. Bridges or Carroll on a DK GPP? I assume Bridges. Bridges. Yes, Bridges. Who should be locks tonight? Nobody. Bledsoe, Richardson, or Curry and Kenrich Williams? Bledsoe and Richardson. Am I worried about Okafor? Not really. Do I only answer stupid questions and comments on purpose? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, like, look, JJ Redick is just like Klay Thompson to me. You're trying to get him on the day where threes are dropping. I don't find that it like I find those type of guys to be like mass GPP only plays. So I think Bledsoe will be ready to play tonight, considering he was in LA last night. Yes. Paul Millsap, no. Connaughton or Iggy for a FanDuel punt? That's a good question. I assume Connaughton. I don't know the answer. Yes, I would definitely prefer Connaughton. Way above the field on any centers for FanDuel. I would probably be over the field on Adams and Ayton. Is Mike Conley the best GPP point guard tonight? Honestly, he is not. I'd take probably like 7 or 8 guys on FanDuel ahead of him. Can you play Westbrook and Schroeder in the same FanDuel lineup? Yes, you can. I think Schroeder's price is low enough. Would I prefer Connaughton to Justin Holiday? I have not thought about Justin Holiday playing today at all, but the answer is yes. DeRozan, Butler, or Harris in a DK GPP? Let's see. I mean, without question, the answer is likely Butler, but I don't know where I have any of those guys right now. DeRozan, 13%. Butler, 28%. Harris, 2%. Butler for me. Forbes in. Good. I don't want to fix that. Do I like Okafor tonight? No. Thoughts on Dwight Powell and a FanDuel GPP? I'm not really that interested at 6K. I did not say earlier tonight that the Pels would smash. If I did not mean to say that. They should get smashed. Come on, Rabashua, you know better than that. Shout out to Dan Strafford right now for dogging shit my money in our private Slack. At least your name isn't I'm a boss on DK. So true. So true. Iggy or Wes Matthews on FanDuel? I don't know. Neither. Wes Matthews by a hair. Just because he's owned less. Jokic or Boogie? Boogie. You sure you didn't hear me say Pels are going to get smashed and not Pels are gonna smash? Darius Miller thoughts tonight. Not interested. Corey Joseph DK punt. Not interested. Is it a Draymond night? I hope so. Love the stemware. It actually says, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this. It says have mercy. Hard to see. But we're on that full house tip right now. Should you play Russ and Jokic together in DK cash? If you can. It's probably more than I want to spend on the two guys. If it helps, I am not playing much Russ on DraftKings. I'm playing a lot more Jokic. Just because guys get a couple extra minutes because they're getting blown out does not make them good plays. I have no interest in Check Diallo in any sort of circumstance. Don't play guys just because people get blown out. I don't need Diallo to back into 26 fantasy points. Who gives a shit? Harris or Aldridge? I need a site, Brick. Crowder and McGee or Favors and Okafor on DraftKings? Neither. If you're talking to shit my money, though, get that Crowder piece. Connaughton or Beasley in a FanDuel GPP? It's a good question. Beasley for me. Am I prioritizing Dre over KD on FanDuel? Absolutely. Actually, that's a tough. Yes, I am, but I love them both. Harris or Aldridge on DK means Aldridge, I believe. Where do I have? Yeah, Aldridge. Schroeder or Olynyk on DK. I have them both at 37%. Go with Olynyk. He's less owned, I guess. Jakob Poeltl starting. Any Devin Booker tonight? No. Maybe 15% Booker right now. Probably a little low on Booker. Will Rondo flop on a back-to-back? I hope not. He's my most exposed player. I could actually probably afford to bring that down a bit. 25 and 12 is 6. Take that to 31. Nope, that's 64. Gary Harris over Tobias Harris today? I mean, I wouldn't be mad about it. All right, let's fix those lineups quickly. Beep boop. Bam is starting. Is Whiteside officially out? Yes. THJ expected to play. Woo! That makes my life easier. Hey, ship my money if you happen to be listening right now. Tim Hardaway Jr. is in, which means that you can stop loving Luka as much. Avery Bradley over Schroeder FanDuel. Absolutely not. Thoughts on Curry? I'm indifferent. He's fine. Jesus, this guy can go away. Murray in play. Absolutely. Do you think a 1% owned Giannis indicates that he'll sit? Just indicates that that's how our ownership projections work. I don't have him, right? I can't imagine I have him on DraftKings. I hate him on DraftKings when I think he's going to play. Yeah, don't have him at all. Cleaning up the spam in one big swoosh. Nice. Hurdle KD or Grant Aldridge DK GPP? Probably Pirtle KD. Just THJ playing Ruin Jalen Brunson. It doesn't change anything for me for Jalen Brunson. Ingram or Conley? Probably Ingram. Favorite power forward on FanDuel? Draymond Green. Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo. Bam and Draymond 1-2. Depends how much money you have. Oh, what else we got? We got 6 minutes, everybody. So if you do not have your lineups in yet, what the hell are you waiting for? And hit that like button while you're here. I appreciate you guys joining me on a Saturday. It was a nice little stream. Got up to just under 1,500 people. It's not so bad for a Saturday. D'Angelo Russell worth a look for a GPP at 2% owned? Yes. Barely. Just barely. You need a very specific set of circumstances there. Can you play Bam and Olynyk together on FanDuel? Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Why Bam over Kelly O? On DraftKings or on FanDuel? I mean, on FanDuel, it's not close. Their price is $1,100 different. On DK, it's close for me. I just feel more comfortable in Bam. Like, Bam's health matters a lot. Or Olynyk's health matters a lot. There's no ambiguity on Bam. Jay Rich, a good DK GPP? Absolutely. Thoughts on Corey Joseph? No, thank you. Tyreek's playing, so I don't think Corey Joseph sees any minutes that matter. Jonah Bolden, a good play on FanDuel. Jonah Bolden is a punt play on FanDuel. He is not a good play on FanDuel. I hope that makes some sense. Durant or Giannis? Durant. Donovan Mitchell on FanDuel. Yeah, really nice pivot to guys like Booker, Butler, DeMar DeRozan. I see them all. Well, I see Mitchell comparable to DeRozan at basically no ownership. So yeah, I'm no problem there. I think I have Connaughton for 28 minutes rather. 3 minutes, everybody. Favors exposure on DK. I assume 0. 8%. There we go. 8% favors. Kuzma or Adams in a DK GPP? Kuzma. Yeah, Kuzma not close, by the way. Thoughts on Aaron Gordon? I just don't like that game. Miles Turner or Ayton? Ayton. Draymond or Turner? Draymond. Thoughts on Kuzma and Ingram? Like them both. Locke Grant? No. Derek White exposure on DK. 10%. DDR over Randall. I assume we're talking about DraftKings then. Yes. I assume I only have 5% Randall, and I have 13% DeRozan. How many minutes do I think Okafor gets? I don't know, 18, 20, nothing relevant. Over under the field for Murray on a FanDuel GPP. I would be over the field. 1 more minute, everybody. What's the countdown at? 30 seconds. If you don't know yet, you better hustle. Hit that like button, everybody. Hit that like button. I appreciate you joining me. No daddy likes or anything like that. I'm just going to get out of here and go enjoy the rest of the night. Go watch some UFC. I appreciate you all joining me on this Saturday. I will be back in the morning because I hope you can't get enough of me. Going to take a rip through that Sunday slate. Fast Eddie Fear will be back to break you down before lock. Boogie or go bear, Boogie, not close. We are locked. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure. As I mentioned, we do have MMA projections, ownership projections. I put out an article today. Check it all, everybody. Check it all. Covering everything. Thank you for joining me. I am out of here. Best of luck, everybody. I hope you finish one spot behind me. Later.